What's up, buddy? So in this video we are gonna go through all the secret exits that you can find in Doom plus Doom 2. And yeah, this is the new re-release or definitive edition that was released here in 2024. And there are a few of these ones to go through, so yeah, let's start with Doom 1 here. Alright, well, here we go. First secret exit can be found in E1M3 here. So it's over here, but we need to do a few things before we can reach that thing here. So first of all, let's go here. See if they like to eat one of those. There you go, you're welcome. We have a little button here we need to click. That one there. There we go. And that will open this little area here. Also, hello. And if we just make a run for it before we go into this one, we can make it quite easily here. There are two secret areas that opens up once you reach the staircases here, but we need to be a little bit fast. So make a run for it, and we can see that this have lowered here. And if we didn't make it, we can just go back downstairs there and then go back again. But yeah, now we can reach this secret area here, so lovely. We need to get through here. Here we go, press that button. We have a little wall there we can open up. There we go. And now we're back here, where we first click on that button there earlier. So lovely. And now we can go back to the very first area here, where this little bridge have risen here. And once we get closer to this wall, it just open up. Nice. And of course there's a trap here. But everything just opens up on its own here once we get closer, so nice. And here it is. First secret exit. Lovely. Alright, next up is E2M5. So, first of all, we just need to go to the exit. Well, maybe we want one of those actually. Here we go. And yeah, we just need to follow the side here. It is pretty close to the very start in the area, the secret exit. So, let's go here. There we go. We have that little thing we need to click there. And keep following to the right side here. There we go. Have a little demon there. Hello. And again, more skulls to press. There we go. There's that one. And that thing opened up now, so we can go through here. There we go. Teleporter, and we have a bunch of skeletors, flying skeletors here. But if we click on that lion there, we can, without waking them up there. And there it is. The exit. Amazing. Okay, well, next up is E3M6 here. And yeah, for this one we are gonna need a rocket launcher, which we can find one over here. If we already have one, we could skip this part here. But yeah, let's go get that rocket launcher. There we go. Yeah, up these stairs here we can find one of those. We have one there. Top of the morning. And now we can just run back again there. And now we're back at the start here again. So where we need to go next is, we have a little door there where we have that key there. We have a bunch of bad guys here which we can skip. And yeah, now we get to this part here. And we usually have a few skeletors. There we go. See if we can do. There we go. And yeah, the exit is over here. We have see that little skull there. However, we can't really. I have tried a few times just to see if we can run over there, but nope, it doesn't seem to work at all. What we need to use is that rocket launcher. And yeah, we need to stand next here and then shoot it on the wall while we are running backwards here. Otherwise we can't make it over there. And yeah, this is not the easiest thing to do here, so it could be good just to do a little quick save here. There we go. So you can easily go back there if we miss. Like that. Okay. There we go. And there it is. Alright, well, here we go. Next up is E4M2. And yeah, for this one we need to go through most of the level here before we can get to the secret exit. So instead of doing that, let's load a quick save here. So we have both the blue key and yellow key, and we need to go over here. And here is where we need the blue key here. And up here we are gonna, there's gonna be a gigantic cyber demon there, a big old meanie. Well, we can see a little bit of him there. And once we get there, or once we get up here, there's a little path here that will open. Let's have a look. Yeah, this thing here will open once we get up a bit to the platform there. And where the actual secret exit is over here. In the downside here, but it can only be open in one way here, and it's also, we need to be fast here. So first of all, what we need to do is open this little path here, so let's do that. And also wake up our little buddy old pal there. There we go, we can see the door opened, and now did that also open there. So once we do this, we teleport to where that cyber demon was, and he somehow just exploded. And yeah, once we lower, let's see if we can get this. There we go, you're welcome. Oh, two of them, of course. Yeah, what we need to do here is lower this little thing here in front of us. And yeah, where that secret exit was will also open at the same time as we do this. And we need to be fast, otherwise it will open up or that thing will close and we will not be able to get to the secret exit. So here we go, and there it is. And you can see it's fairly fast, but as long as you have always run on there, shouldn't be any problem. And yeah, there we go. Nice. And this is the last secret exit here for Doom 1. And well, next up is Doom 2. Alright, well, here we go. First one in Doom 2. And yeah, there's only two secret exits in this game here, or this one. So, first of all, let's start here. We need to head to the right here. Also, ouch, rude. Here we go. We got this little area here. If we make a run for it, and we have a little teleporter there. So, nice. Once we get that BFG there, the door will open and there will be a big old monster there. Might also be good to get a bit closer. There we go. And there we get the yellow key there. And here we have two of those monsters here. Alright, that was those. Now, lovely. And yeah, now we get to this part here. So we need to follow this path here. And good morning. And we will get to this part. There is a little thing down here. We need to click on a switch here. But it's a little bit tricky to actually get to that one. So could be good to do a little quick save here, because it's quite easy to miss this. But yeah, it's down here, and yeah, that little thing there. And yeah, like I said, quite easy to miss there, so try that again. That wasn't even all that close. That was a bit better. That's more like it. Alright, well, now when we've done that, we need to follow this little path here where we will get an invulnerability thing. You can skip that one. And now we need to go back to the teleporter that we went on earlier, which is here. Yeah, we went down here and Yeah, this is the same teleporter, so let's go there. And if we turn around, we have a little door over there, which we should now be able to open with the yellow key. So let's make a run for it. You do need to run here, otherwise you will fall down. So let's go there. And... oops, hello. And here is the secret exit, which has now opened. And there we go. Nice. Alright, well, here we go. This is map 31. This is the Wolfenstein map here. And yeah, that's the secret level that we actually unlocked with the previous exit or secret exit. So for this one, we just need to make it almost to the very exit of this level. And well, this is the same level as it is on the original Wolfenstein here. And the secret exit is also the same as it was with that one. So let's make a run for it towards the exit, and well, so we can say hello to somebody old pals there on the way there. There we go. And just forward here. And here's the exit. Or the regular exit there, but if we go to the right here, we have a secret little area here, and we have a secret within a secret here, and here is also a secret exit. And yeah, that's the last one there for Doom 2 there. So yeah, it's only 2 ones here, and well, next up is Master Levels of Doom 2. Alright, well, this is level 18 here, and yeah, this is somewhat a long level here, so instead of going through everything, I'm gonna load a little quick save here when we have gotten through all the level, but haven't done what we need to do to get to the secret level. So let's do a little quick load here, and yeah, now we have already opened up everything here. If we go through here, we will get to, yeah, there's the exit, or Canada exit, and yeah, over here on the other side of that little BFG there, we have a little yellow door. That's where we find the secret exit. But to go through there, we need all the keys. We do not only need the yellow one, we need the rest as well. And yeah, getting those can be a little bit tricky, but not too difficult here. And yeah, you're kind of going up and down through this elevator. And yeah, let's start with path 2 here that we totally didn't miss or anything, for sure. Let's try that again. There we go. And yeah, here we have a little teleporter thing there that we normally go through throughout the level. But if we go look to the side here, we have a little secret area here. Nice, and there we get a key. Yum, lovely. So right, well, now we have the yellow, or not the yellow, the red key there. This little thing here, when we just jump down here also, can we open now? And that also opens up so we can get the blue key. But before we get the blue key, we are gonna get the yellow key, which we get also in this area here. And this thing is not can't be open until we get the red key here. And yeah, going through the level normally, you do need to lower these things here to click on that button up there. However, we have on the other side, we have the same thing here with some rockets, but we can't lower those ones. But when we lower these ones, the other ones also lower here. So if we are a little bit quick here, we need to lower both of these and then make a run for it. And there we go. And go all the way up. And here we have a little hidden area. There we go. And there we get the yellow key. Mine. Alright, well, next up, let's get the blue key. And for that one, we need to get to the third one, if I remember correctly here. Let's go. Nope, that wasn't right. What's the fourth one? Here we go. And yeah, if we go through it normally here, we will open this little path here, but we there's a thing in the way here, so we can't get the blue key. But we do see the blue key when we kind of play through the level normally there. But now that we hit that or push that switch earlier, once we got the red key, we can get the blue key here. So now we have them all. Nice. So let's head towards the exit, which is all the way up. Here we go. And yeah, this is not actually the exit there, but when we click on that one, both of these paths here will open up, and this might also be a pretty good spot to do a little quick save here. Because we need to jump up here, and well, you can't really jump on in Quake, or not Quake, we're playing Doom. But there's one of those little monsters that kinda set you on fire, and you kinda jump once you get hit there. There's also invulnerability thing here, also a bunch of bad guys. So let's click on the exit door, that opens up this, and hello. And on the other side here, if we click on that one, we have an invincibility thingy there. And there it is. What's up, buddy? You? Oh, nope, didn't quite make it up. Can we try that again? You can do it. Okay, yeah, we can definitely could have done this bit. We get stuck in the doors. There we go, that's a lot better. Alright, well, buddy old pal, eat some of that. There we go, you're welcome. Alright, well, now when we have all the keys here, we can open these doors. Lovely, and there's the last one, and there it is, the secret exit. Amazing. Alright, well, next up, it's the TNT Evilution. Alright, well, here we go. This is level 15 here, and this one is pretty easy peasy. We just need to go over here. We have a little buddy old pal there waiting for us. See if we can get up here without him. Alright, and yeah, we just need to continue here. Follow or go towards the right here. There are two, can say hello to those. There we go, and then just continue here. And more buddies. And yeah, we have a little plasma rifle there, and that doesn't really look exactly like the others. And what do we know? A hidden area there, and there's also another hidden area here, which that's teleport us. And well, if we don't move around but just look backwards or on the other side here, there's the secret exit. Nice. Alright, well, this is level 31 here, so we need to get into that little pyramid there. To do that, we need to, well, I guess we could activate this one and also get some goodies here. Those can be nice. But yeah, we need to activate a switch here before we go into the pyramid, otherwise there's a door in the way. But now it's opened, nice. We have a bunch of buddy old pals here just standing around. And what we need to do next is jump up on that gigantic chair there. There are two of them, but we need to get on that one. So before to do that, we just need to kind of make a little side run there. We'll run a little bit faster if we run sidewards, and we need to be somewhat close to that little edge there. So something like that. Look at that, first try, easy peasy. And yeah, it doesn't seem like we can do much here, but it is a hidden switch here. So if we just stand close to the edge here, just then turn around and then click on the button which you open doors with. Bam! And that thing opened there. So now we can continue. Just moving forward here. Activate that switch. Go to the left here, they will teleport in a whole bunch of baddies. We have a switch here as well. There we go. go here, where we have some water, and we need to go into this part here. And there it is. That's the final exit for this one. Nice. Next up, it's the Plutonia experiment. Alright, well, here we go. First one is level 15 here, so let's see if we can do this. There is a whole bunch of bad guys everywhere, but well, if we make a run for it, we will probably make it for sure. So we can get that one, thank you very much. And you'll eat some rockets. Can we stop that? Thank you. Alright, well, that went okay. And first of all, we have a little switch over here. There we go, and of course there's also a whole bunch of more bad guys, but we can just make a run for it here. And on the other side here we get a key, but before we get that one, of course there has to be like a whole army of baddies. There we go. But there's the key, yum. And now we need to make a run back to the other side there where we clicked on the switch there earlier. Here we go, got him. And yeah, on the side here we have a little thing that required the blue, or no, not the blue, the yellow key here. There we go, and now we clicked on that switch. We, oh, kinda getting stuck there. And here is the exit. We can just make a run for it here. So to the side here, there's a little secret area and a teleporter. And there it is, the door. And there's the secret exit. So, lovely. Alright, well, here we go. This is level 31 here. And yeah, for this one, I'm not quite sure if this actually counts as a secret exit. For this one, it kind of seems like it just leads to the regular exit, but looking at like Doom fan sites on the internet, it seems like this might be, or counts as a secret exit. Anyway, the exit also leads to the next optional level, so I guess that counts. Anyway, instead of going through this entire thing here, the level itself is not super complicated on how it works, but it takes some time and there are a lot of these cyber demons. Yeah, we go through here and we have a little switch over when we go forward here, and that lowers one of the cyber demons, which we then, once we defeated one of those, we have a little switch here, which gradually makes a little staircase up here so we can get that key. So instead of going through all of that, let's load a quick save here. When I have already done that, and I have already the gold key here, or not gold, I mean yellow key. So yeah, now we can open the yellow door, which we have already done there, and there's an exit. So let's get that one, and surprise, surprise, that's no exit. But that also opens up to a whole bunch of these ones. So let's see if they would like to eat some a rocket or two. There we go, easy peasy. And yeah, now we just have that little switch there. The exit is over here, but we can't get there now. And yeah, let's just click on that one. And like I said before, I'm not sure if there are any other exits here. I don't think so. But yeah, if we go here, we do get to the last secret area here. So I thought I'd still keep this one here for this video. Alright, well, next up is No Rest for the Living. So let's go. Alright, well, this is level 4, and I'm going through this one without any monsters here, so we don't get stopped every 2 meters or so. And yeah, there's only one secret exit in this map pack here. So let's see, first of all we just need to go through all this cliff area here. Here we go. And we end up at this place or thing there that opens up. There we have a key that we can get later on here. But first we need to go through that door. Just continue through here. And here. And here gets to the first area where it's not that obvious. There's a little hidden area behind this little waterfall here, if we can call that water. There we go. And there we have a teleporter where we get the red key. So nice, or a red skull I guess. Just go through the teleporter. Here we also get the yellow skull key. Nice, and once we go through that little door here we have the yellow door. So we can just continue. We have a switch up here, so just click on that one. And we can see what that opens, quite easy peasy. And here's also another hidden thing here where we got a switch, which open up another switch, which opens up another switch. There we go. And yeah, now when we go back here, when we go up here, here is where we find the secret exit, and we need to be a little bit fast here, otherwise it closes again. I think it's open when we go up the stairs here, so it's not that big of a deal if it closes again. We can just go back again and try once more here, but let's make a run for it. There we go. And there it is. And yeah, if we are a little bit slow there, this closes again and we need to go back again. But yeah, there it is, the exit. Lovely. Alright, well, next up is Sigil. So let's go. Alright, well, this is E5M6 here, and I have turned off all the bad guys that we need to go through most of the level here. So first of all, let's just go over here. Also, these levels are super dark, so it can be a little bit difficult to see where we're going sometimes here. Either way, we have a little switch here on the other side, or here, and there is also one on the other side here as well. And that one could help a bunch here, so we can actually see something. Very nice. And when we get here, we need to get a switch and also a key here. Let's see, there we have the switch. And if we need to shoot at that little eye there. There we go, lovely. And now we can also get the red key here. So, lovely. Once we have that one, we can continue and go down here. And now we can also open this here. So, nice. Here we get a secret little area if we just shoot that wall or whatever that is, and that opens up this one. Once we do that and just get that chainsaw, this thing slowly opens up, and there will be another thing or same thing over here once we get here. Here we go, and once we get here, this starts going down. Not anytime fast, let's go. Here we go. And here we have a little teleporter. And once we get here, we can just continue and follow the right side of the wall here, and eventually we get to a teleporter here. Here we go. And up here is gonna be a whole bunch of teleporters. And yeah, we can just follow, and it's only one here, so we can't exactly go the wrong way here. And here we can just run over to the other side there. There we go, lovely. And now we don't have now we can't see. Well, we can still see. Alright, well, once we get here, we can see that little thing here we have on the other side. Yeah, we have another thing we need to shoot there. However, we need to go up on this little wall here. If we go to the side here, we can do that. Something like that. Don't want to fall down. There we go. And yeah, now the secret exit, which is here, should be open, which it is. And there we go. Nice. Okay, well, next up is Sigil II. So, here we go. Alright, so this is E6M3 here, and I turned off all the monsters here to make this a little bit easier. And yeah, to actually find the secret exit is pretty easy here. Get to it on the other hand, not as easy. Yeah, the exit is on the other side here, so yeah, let's do a little quick save here just to show where it is. So we can make a run for it here. We do take damage, but yeah, there it is. And yeah, if we stand on the edge there, we can actually stand here without taking damage. So yeah, we need to get through this little thing there, and then we just that's the exit of the level there. And to get there, we need to get to that building on the upper floor here, and then use our rocket launcher and kind of fly over to that side there. That's the normal way to complete this level. This little run I made here can actually also work. I did see a video, someone completing this level on like 4 seconds, so it is possible to just make a run for it here, and well, either if you're very lucky or very good, it is actually possible to make that run here. I haven't managed, but well, it is possible. But yeah, let's do it the more normal way, and for that we are gonna need a rocket launcher. So if we don't have one, we need to find one, and there is one. Where is it? Well, we need to get that suit here first, and it's over here. Yeah, you see that little building over there to the other side. If we go towards this, and here we have some rocket launcher ammo, and when we pick up that one, we teleport away. There we go. Follow this little path here. Can't exactly see much, but well, we have some candles to follow, so that's super lovely. Here we go. That's a little teleporter, so go there and then just follow this little path, and we get to a lovely little rocket launcher here. There we go. And now we're back to the very start here again. And to get to the upper floor or down the building there, where we need to do a little rocket jump, we get there if we get that thing here. So same thing happened here, that we teleport away. We don't need to go through that door. But we need to go alongside the path here. It is somewhat easy to actually fall down here, so let's do a little quick save just in case. Can it happen that we kind of bounce off the wall somehow and we fall down? Oh, there we go. And yeah, there it is, the exit. Oh, yeah, like I said, it's not. It is somewhat easy to fall down there. There we go. Guess it would help if we turned off always run here, but now this should be not super difficult. There we go. Nice. Alright, and well, I have tried to kind of stand. The first thing you can think of would be just to stand here and then use the rocket to fly away. I haven't managed this to work this way, so I'm not sure if that's even possible, but if we stand on the edge there, I guess we are somewhat closer to the thing there. So that's how I have managed to get to the exit here. So let's first do a little quick save again, and yeah, let's see if we can see if we can make it to as close as possible, and then just use the rocket and walk backwards here. That wasn't all that amazing. There we go, easy peasy. And yeah, it's a little bit not the easiest there. I have tried a bunch, but I guess we were somewhat lucky there. But there's the exit for the secret level there. Next up is Legacy of Rust. Alright, well, this is E1M2 here, and I also turned off all the monsters here to make this a little bit easier. But this first part here should be easy peasy. We have a little path there that's blocked. Well, that thing got here, and we have a switch, which lowers those there, so easy peasy. And this part can be a little bit trickier here. We have these little pillars that gonna raise if we walk over this little path here, and if we miss that, that will take a little bit longer, but there we go, easy peasy. There we go, nice. And yeah, as you can see here, that thing is blocked over here, and we can lower and get a staircase here if we just go over here. There we go. So now we can go up and down there, so lovely. We're gonna need that later on here. So we are gonna need to click on some switches here to lower and also raise some of these things so we can go through this path. The second one here we need to lower at first here, and we will raise that one later on here. If we don't do that, we can't get to the other or get back to the other side here. So let's go up these staircases, and here we have a last little area. If we don't go all the way over here, this is not gonna open up. But if we go down here, we have our last little switch where we need to raise that one. Lovely. And now we just need to go back again and raise the one that we lowered there. Otherwise we couldn't have gone back here if we didn't do that. So, here we go. Okay, well then now just go through alongside the path here, and well, now we can go all the way to that little path that we created here. And here is actually where the secret exit is. But this little thing here is in the way here, so we need to lower this one before we can get there. So let's just follow the path here. We need to go over there. Nice, lovely. Here we go, and we raise a little staircase here. On the other side here is also where we need to go, but we need a red key here. We can go on this side here to actually get there. But yeah, we need a red key before we do that. And well, to get that one, we need to click on that little switch. Now we can go back again to where we were in the starting area here. And where we find the red key is over here. Just follow the right path here. And there it is, red key, yum. And here it was important that we got the access to the staircases there. Well, I guess you can take the normal way where you go the long way around there, so you can still get there. Either way, let's use that red key. Yeah, we are back here again where we raised that staircase, and here we have a little red door that's in a secret area. And well, we have a weird little wall there compared to the other one, and if we go here we will teleport, and we have the switch which lowered the part where we get to the secret exit there. So lovely, now we can get there. Just need to go back. Here we go. Here we go, and a little lift here, and there it is. Lovely. Secret level found. Alright, well, here we go. This is E2M3, and again here I have turned off all the monsters. Because this is a bit of a long one here. So first of all, it's kind of straightforward. We just need to, oops, maybe not do that. We need to go up here. There we go, and there we go. Nice. And once we click on this little switch here, we just need to wait around a bit. Takes a while before this thing lowers here. Yeah, there are some things that are happening in the background there. And yeah, we do need to get a bunch of keys, and Also, getting the rocket launcher is it's not a must in this one, but well, it definitely helps. So let's see if this one can go up. You can do it. Thank you. Alright, well, first thing here, we need to go to the right and see if we can try a little bit to avoid all the green goo here. But yeah, we just need to follow this little path here. Lovely. And here we go, a little switch there. So now we can quite easily avoid the green goo. So nice. And yeah, we need to go back to the switch there again, except now it's an elevator there. Nice. Alright, well, when we get here, we have a staircase here on the side. So let's go up there. And there's another switch. Here we go. And yeah, later on here we are gonna need to go, let's see, yeah, there's a little switch here. And later we will need to go to a path here. If we're really good, there is actually possible to do this without the rocket launcher, but yeah, that's not very easy. And we do also need we need the red key before we can do that little part there. So let's see here, we need to go to, let's see, did we go the right way? Yes, we did. We need to get the blue key here, which we don't have at the moment, and we also have a key over there that we're gonna need. Let's see, yep, we have that switch there, and this also raises this, and if we're fast, we can use those as little elevators. Otherwise it is possible just to go around here, so if we miss those, that's not too much of a problem. But there it is, blue key, my blue key, thank you. A little switch there, I'm not quite sure what that one does there, but that is probably super important. And yeah, now we can click on that little switch here when we have the blue key. And now we can also get the yellow key. But that closes the door here, so we can't go back. We need to raise that little platform here, which is fairly easy to do. We just need to go over here, up here, and there's a little switch. There we go. And that raises that part there. So, easy peasy. And let's see. There we go, and now we can jump over there. So lovely. Let's see, there's a little switch over there as well. This one is not the easiest to make a run for it over here, but it is possible to just see if we can do this. You can do it. No, you can do it. We need to kind of get down to the other platform there. There we go. And yeah, it's quite easy to miss this one. We have that little thing here. But yeah, we need to be quite precise there, otherwise it doesn't work. Like that. Super duper. Alright, well, now when we are back here, we do need to get also the red key, which we get over here. We have a little teleporter here. And red key is over there. And yeah, we also get the rocket launcher here. Lovely. Yeah, these little platforms lowers after here and there. That's also lowers the other parts here. So we just need to wait here for everything to be lowered here. Here we get some 200 health. Yum. And can we also get ourselves some armor? Yes, please. Not that we really need it here, but still, nice. And there we go. Now we have all the keys. So now we just need to open the door for the secret area. And to get that one, let's see, we need to go over here. And here we are where we were earlier here, this little part. So we need to get over there. It is possible, I have seen that it is possible to kind of jump over that if we just go something like But yeah, that is way difficult, and I'm playing this with a controller, so you might need a mouse and keyboard for that, maybe. But yeah, we have a rocket launcher, so we can just use our... I guess that's the way we're supposed to do this. There we go, and Yeah, something like... Do a little quick save here is always good in case we mess up. There we go, like we did. There we go. And yeah, once we just stand here, that lowers that little path here. And that also makes it so the secret area is opened. There we go. Oh, we need to have some speed there. And here it is. Nice. And that's the last one here. And yeah, there are quite a few of these secret levels here in Doom and Doom 2 and all of the other expansions that has been released for this one. Anyway, this will be it for this video. I hope you liked it and you will stay awesome, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.